Guys, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, so as promised, I did actually launch the Journey of Self jewelry collection in July. It has been up on the website, thejourneyofself.org. You can go there and you can buy the jewelry directly off the website. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be featuring a piece of jewelry every time I do the readings, okay? Currently on the website, we do have 80 custom pieces of jewelry on the website, earrings, bracelets, anklets, things of that nature. Some are fashionable, such as the Savannah and the Set collection, and others are spiritual, such as these two featured here on the end, such as the 4 Elements bracelet as well as the Manifestation bracelets. Okay, so this is the piece that I would like to feature this month, the Manifestation bracelet. All right, as you guys can see, this is a mixture of small beads as well as larger beads, okay? This bracelet is about 11 links, or 11 rings, I should say, and can be customized, where you can add rings or take rings away. You can also get this bracelet featured without the larger stones, okay? In that particular case, it looks like this. The larger stones are going to be absent. And welcome back. This is going to be the Sagittarius love reading. All right, let me just fix the light a little bit. Kind of been moving my screen like every video, but you know what? It helps because then it adjusts the light on my actual camera. All right, so the first card out that you guys have is the Lovers. I see that you guys may be in a relationship or trying to get a relationship together, a partnership started. Okay. Cards are turned around. You know I hate that. All right. Okay, so the next card that you guys have available is the 6 of Wands. It speaks of getting some type of recognition. All right, the next card that you guys have is the 10 of Wands, which speaks of trying to figure out where you're going, what you're doing. You may have taken on a little bit more than you could chew. The next card that you guys have is the Page of Swords. It could be that you are, but I think it's maybe the person that you're dealing with could be a little cold and reckless with their words at times. They may speak the truth, but they may be a little reckless in the way that they decide to do that. The next card that you have is a 2 of Pentacles. You guys have a choice to make and a balance and a rhythm to find. I feel like there could also be some type of third-party involvement in this situation. I don't know if it's you or if it is your partner, but I do see you guys. I do see someone looking from afar, or this could be you putting a scope on your life and aiming and shooting and then getting what you want. That's aiming, shooting, and then achieving, the 3 of Pentacles. What you want. Like I said, there could be a new partnership starting, or this could be one that is maybe ending or evolving into something different. Maybe this relationship was a third-party situation and now it is going to evolve into something a little bit different. Let me see if I can get another card in reference to the situation to maybe clarify this ending a little bit. This could be involving, like I said, an air sign. I feel like the King of Pentacles is here. When I see the King of Pentacles, I think of calculated moves, aiming and shooting and getting what you want. That's kind of confirmed as well by the King of Pentacles being here. King of Pentacles is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't feel like this energy is both of these people, is the same person. The Page of Swords and the King of Swords. I keep saying the King of Pentacles. I meant to say the King of Swords. It's very analytical and very deliberate energy. It's not a cold energy necessarily, but it is a very deliberate, a very determined, and a very decisive type of energy. And it will not hesitate to cut out the things that don't make sense, or the things that are kind of taking away from the purpose or the actual direction, the goal. I feel like some of you are dealing with life on a superficial level. And that's the problem. It may be you that's in this particular situation and bringing in the third party energy because you're not making a choice. You're not choosing. That could be the reason for the juggling. I feel like I just did your life path reading, right? And a lot of times when I do them, if I can remember them, I will look for similarities. And it talks about you coming from a place of lack and then moving into a place that you are now, which is abundance. And then not letting yourself forget that place of lack. Actually, when you're making decisions, you're thinking from that same place of lack as opposed to thinking of where you are now, which is a place of abundance. And that's the problem. That's what this death card in reverse is actually saying. You're coming from a very base, animalistic place. You let your most simple needs take over, and fear also take over when you make decisions, and it's going to help you lose your relationship and maybe even some of your financial stability. Okay, so you guys need to work on building your savings because it's an act of restraint. You need to practice that right now at this time. Okay, so work on building your savings, get your insurance and all your other things that you need to do in order, right? Responsibility. Taking responsibility and taking action in a healthy way toward, handling your responsibilities, right? The things we do in life are exercises now, and they're seeds that are being planted. Now, what kind of fruit comes from these seeds is up to you. It depends on what you're planting and how you're nurturing, fortifying, and, showering these seeds. What are you showering them with? Garbage, or are you showering them with wholesome love and affection and things of that nature and intentions, right? That's important as well. All right, let me clarify here this Ten of Wands, and then we're going to also clarify this Page of Swords. I will also, I'm going to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Why not, right? Aiming and shooting at what? You guys may be trying to pull something off that's not going to work, such as juggling. It's inevitable that it just won't work. You can't serve two masters. You can't straddle a fence. I mean, you can, but eventually you're going to get tired of it. It's going to exhaust you. I feel like, and because of this, it's your juggling and this selfishness and this greed. Or it could be this other person that's doing this. You're maybe trying to get them to make a choice that they're not going to make. However it goes, whoever's doing the offending, it's going to scar the other person. So that's going to be a lot of not good karma for you. If you guys want to achieve what you want to achieve, you're going to have to pull back on the sloppiness and, start paying attention to the details. Check your work for accuracy. Check what you're doing for a good moral code, for correctness, for rightness. Okay? There is no easy way. There is no get rich quick scheme. There is no shortcut to what it is that you're trying to achieve. What you want, I'm assuming, is like a love or a stable relationship or some type of stability at home or of home. And you're not going to get this by planting seeds of dishonesty and instability. This is what we talked about just a second ago. And I feel like you guys are having an inability to make a decision, or they are. And therefore, it's leading to a malefic situation. Manipulation, cruelty, people trying to control other people, could even lead to violence if it's not already violent. It's because someone has a weak character. That's the problem here. And I'm leaning toward this Page of Swords. This person is immature, emotionally not steady, and then, is hasty to speak and act, and that's never a good thing. I feel like you guys have become complacent with this. I feel like if this goes to court, if this relationship ends in court or with the authorities, you will lose. This is going to bring trouble for you. You guys need to get out of the situation as soon as possible. I feel like this person may not bring out good qualities in you. I do. I feel like this person brings out a different side of yourself. And this is a tower that's going to come. I feel like you guys are trying to avoid it, but I think it's coming. I feel like if you guys just look around and actually use your strength, you would figure out that you're not happy and that you're not interested in this. And therefore, the King of Swords energy. Therefore, the Three of Pentacles, aiming and shooting and getting what you want. Okay? You guys maybe have a love interest at work, or you may know this person from work. However it goes, if that is the case, it's definitely not good, because that's how they have an access to help you, or I'll say help you, because if you weren't complicit with it, they wouldn't be able to get as close to you as they are, right? They may help you lose your financial stability as well. They may help you lose your financial stability as well, because this could be a relationship at work, or you could be interested in someone at work. If you're interested in someone at work and your relationship at home is not working, okay, aiming, shooting, and getting what you want. King of Swords energy, calculated moves, but I will cut it off if it's not working for me. King of Swords energy, right? You guys need to retreat. You guys, I feel like you guys have a new love coming in. And the person that you're with, you're dealing with some codependency with that person. Okay? The person that you're with, you're dealing with some codependency. You guys know it's not right, but you stay because it's easy. Because it's what you know. All right? You guys need to make the decision that's going to bring a renewal to your life. A decision that's going to turn this around. I mean, I once heard a reader say, and it's the truth, that, certain things in your life, like love that's not working out or a job you hate, it's like a poison. You can't control where the poison goes. It's going to seep into all of your life. Be careful, because the situation is involving love, but it could lead to you being completely unstable all the way around. All right, guys. So definitely try and correct the situation. And the Tower moment is not guaranteed, but it is on its way. But you can actually prevent it at this time. It's not guaranteed. All right, that is something that I did see, and I'd like you to know there is still hope for you to change this around and go a different direction. And I do feel like, it's going to be like a year from now, maybe several months, maybe less, but you guys might actually see exactly what's going on by then and understand why you had to make this decision. All right, have a great rest of your day, and namaste.